Hey, good day to everyone. We will discuss what are the topics we will cover on this Terraform with Azure DevOps course. Okay. Yeah, this course is planned from 11th of December 2024, and timing would be 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay. So before jumping into the course content, I just want to let you know that you no need to have the coding experience or programming skills to land this Terraform and Azure pipelines. So you don't need to have the deep technical or deep logical thinking to write the Terraform code. If you have the basic understanding of infrastructure and if you have the basic cloud knowledge, that should be more than enough to land this Terraform and then Azure DevOps. Okay, because each and every topic we will discuss with the live practical sessions. So I will make you to understand each and every single concept. Okay. Every sessions will be recorded and you will get the lifetime access along with the course materials, the lab materials, and the sessions will be very interactive. It will be kind of discussions. Okay. Yeah, let's jump into the course content. So the course is planned totally the 19 sessions, but it may be extended no 1 or 2 days based on our discussions in the sessions. Okay. So on the day one, we will discuss the introductions of DevOps and then infrastructure as a code. So in this topic, we will discuss the overview of DevOps and the traditional deployment strategy and DevOps overview, and then IAC introduction. And we have a lot of IAC tools in market. So we will compare with Terraform, and we will compare Terraform and Ansible specifically with practical things. And then we will install the VS Code. That is the main tool we are going to use to write our Terraform code and Azure pipelines. So you get to know how to configure VS Code and then extensions and what is plugins, those stuff. And once that is done, we will cover the Terraform command workflow, the basic commands workflow. Okay. So on the day two, we will discuss about the Terraform blocks. So the fundamental blocks, the setting blocks, and then the required version, why it is needed, how to use it, and the required providers. Okay, and the multiple providers. Okay, these things we will discuss on the day two. On day three, we will discuss about the Terraform resource blocks. So using the resource block, how we can create the resources, what are the behaviors of the resource blocks. Those things we will cover. Once that is done, we will have the live the practical session, how to create the resources such as networks and then VM components through the Terraform. So it will be the hands-on session. So once we complete this day three, you will get to know how to write the Terraform code, and you will be familiar how to write the Terraform code to create the resources for your environment. Okay, so you will get almost the basic idea on the day three. Okay, on day four, we will cover the Azure DevOps boards. So in this topic, we will cover what is Agile, what is Scrum, and what is work items, what is Scrum process, what is iteration, what is backlogs, how how these things are managed in the DevOps culture. Those things we will cover on this DevOps boards session. On day five, DevOps repo. Okay, Azure DevOps repo, we will cover it. It means Azure repo. Okay, so here we will see the introduction of source code management and how to configure your Azure repository on your laptop. And we will see the GitHub Git workflows and what is branches, why it is needed, what are the policies available on the branches, and what is pull request and what is merge request, how it is working, why it is needed, how these are managing in the real-time environment. Those things we will be discussed, okay, and how we can manage the merge conflicts and how to tag your product, how to release it from the Azure repository, right? And what is cherry pick and how to revert your code back to the, from previous code to the current one, and how to fork the repository. These things we will be covered on the day 5. On day 6, on the Terraform, we will cover the meta arguments such as count, for each, and life cycle, and depends on. Okay, these will be covered from day 6 onwards. From the Terraform perspective, we are covering the advanced topics. Okay, on day 7 is very important topic on the Terraform, the state file. So, what is state file and why it is needed, and how we can store state file in the Azure blob storage, and we will see the state file commands: show, list, remove, move, force, unlock, what is taint, untaint, those things we will see on this day 7. Okay, on day 8, we will start with the Terraform variables. So what is variables, right? And what are the different variables available on the Terraform? And we have Terraform.ta var files is available, why it is needed, how we can manage easily using these variables and ta var files. Those things will be covered along with the sensitive input variables, and how we can have the custom validation on the variable block. These things will be covered on the Terraform basic variable session. On day 9, it is complex variables such as list, map, tuple, set, objects, list of objects. These things we will be discussed along with the practical session. So we will get to know how we can use it, and where we can use this, right? Those things will be covered on the day 9. On day 10, the Azure pipeline, we will see the pipeline introduction and what are the pipeline agents we have in Azure, and we will see the simple Azure classic pipeline. Once that is done, we will jump into the YAML introduction. Okay, so mostly we will cover the YAML pipeline only here. So we will see YAML introduction, and then YAML pipeline introduction, and the structure of pipeline, and the YAML schema configurations. On day 11, it is a continuation of the day 10. So here we will see the pipeline variables and pipeline library and what is service connection. And then once we have covered these topics, now we are good to uh, jump into the real live project. So here we will create the Azure pipeline to create the resources on the cloud, Azure cloud. Okay, so here we will create the Azure pipeline. The Azure pipeline will trigger the Terraform. Terraform will create the resources. The entire workflow we will see here. Okay, so in this section, Azure repo will trigger the pipeline. Pipeline will call the Terraform. Terraform will create the resources. This workflow we will cover it on the day 11. On day 12, we will see the Terraform import. So how to import the resources, how to import the existing resources into the Terraform state file. We will see how to import using Terraform command. Also, we will cover how to use Azure export tool to import the resources. Okay, and we will cover the data sources, and what is local block, and how to use output block, and Terraform functions, and variable validations. On day 13, we will cover Azure Artifact. So, what is Azure Artifact? How to store packages in the artifact, right? What is feed? How to download packages? And then we will see the simple project. We will create Azure App Service using packages from the artifact. So we will store some packages in the artifact. Using that package, we will create Azure App Service through the pipeline. Okay, this we will cover it on the day 13. And day 14, we will see Terraform modules. So how to create modules in the Terraform. There are different modules: local modules, remote module, private module, public module. We will cover everything here along with again the practical thing. On day 15, we will see the Terraform expressions. So here we will see how to use Terraform functions, and how to include if condition in the Terraform, how to use for loop. See here for loop, I will make sure everyone to understand how this for loop is working on the Terraform. Okay, so you need not to worry about that. and how to use dynamic block and splat expression, those stuff. So here we will see the on project we will implement high availability using a load balancer with these expressions. Okay. On day 16, we will cover the Terraform provisioners and null resources. So we have file provisioners, remote execute provisioners, and local provisioners. So we'll cover all these three. And here we will see also uh, how to integrate Terraform with Ansible. That project we will see. I missed to list here, but that we will cover it here. Okay, and then along with the null resource block. On day 17, we will see the basic of Docker, the Docker architecture. Once once that is done, we will see how to deploy Azure Container App using Docker image. Okay, for that we will create the Azure pipeline again to deploy the Azure Container App in the Azure cloud. Okay. On day 18, we will cover Terraform Cloud and Enterprise. So here we will see how to create the account in the Terraform Cloud and Enterprise, and we will walk through all the components on the cloud portal, and then we will see what is workplace, and we will execute our Terraform code on the Terraform Cloud using CLI driven flow and version driven flow, and we have some Sentinel policies, so those things will be covered on the day 18. And day 19 is the last session. So here we will discuss what are the best practices on the Terraform and then Azure DevOps. And then we will recap all the sessions. So whatever we covered till day 18, those will be discussed quickly on day 19 so that it will be very useful for you. You will get remembered all these things quickly. Okay. So as I mentioned, we have planned till day 19, but there is a chance to extend 1 or 2 days based on our discussions and sessions. Okay. Yeah. The other informations will be provided on the descriptions. Please check it out. Thank you so much.